Welcome to Tiflydesigns. This is my Spellbinders February card kit of the month, and this is also one of my favorites because it has one of my favorite things ever, creatures ever, and it has a beautiful sheet of butterflies. If you've been with me for a while, you know I'm a butterfly craze fanatic, I guess. I love everything butterfly, and when I saw this sticker sheet, I fell in love right away. So here we go with our 10 cards, and this time I had a bonus card. So I hope you like, and let's get started. For our first card, I started with 3 distress inks, wilted violet, tumbled glass, and worn lipstick. And I'm creating a background for our air balloon because the kit comes with the air balloon die, and I'm going to create a background, and we're going to cut the air balloon in some gold cardstock. And for every kit from Spellbinders, you get a sheet of gold cardstock, and it's so pretty. So I decided to cut the balloon in that gold cardstock and create a background and just add the balloon on top of the background. So I used the 3 colors and just created like a colored area going down the cardstock. So we have on the left we have worn lipstick, in the center we have tumbled glass, and at the right we have wilted violet. I use this die set from MFT to cut out our colored background, and this is what it looked like. And then we're just going to add our air balloon like so, and this is going to be the background for our colored area. I chose to take Flight Sentiment from, which is a die cut from the kit, and I use brads to adhere my balloon to my card front, gold brads, and I think they look too cute at the top. My entire scene was adhered to a white card base, and I decorated my envelope, and that's it for card number 1. This is the simplest card in the kit. I use a die set from Winnie and Walter called the Audrey Cutaways die set, and I cut this pretty gold and turquoise piece of pattern paper. So pretty. And I'm using the same gold cardstock to add a piece across at the bottom. And I use double-sided adhesive because, like I said, the gold is very finicky with the liquid adhesive. So I add it to the front. Then I cut a heart that's going to go right to the side, and this I'm using some foam adhesive. I wanted to add a little something to the heart, and I actually use one of the stickers from the January card kit of the month, and you can see it in the video that I did prior for the January kit, and it's a very glittery heart, and I just added to my larger heart and add my sentiment that says follow your, and you're going to follow your heart. I decorated my envelope, and that's it for card number 2. For card number 3, I started with this frame. A bunch of these frames came in the kit, and it comes with adhesive in the back. You just peel off the backing, and just to be more secure, I add a little liquid glue and add my background color, which is this pretty pink piece of pattern paper, and I'm just gonna add it to create my background in the frame. And this beautiful frame is going to be housing this cute little fairy die cut that came in the kit. Then this pretty pink paper is going to be our background for the card front, and I use the same pink paper from the inside of the frame to frame our sentiment. So I just got a strip of that pink paper, adhere it to the bottom, and then add our sentiment to it. Our sentiment says, "Share the magic." I thought these fairies were too cute. Once I adhere my sentiment, I'm cutting off the excess paper on the sides. Add this to our card base and decorate my envelope, and that's it for card number 3. For card number 4, I'm using another one of the frames, and for the background of this frame, I'm using this polka dot pattern paper. I then use this die cut from the kit, and I cut off the balloon at the top so I can adhere this bunch of balloons to it. So I'm gonna glue the little present first. Then I'm gonna add some foam. At first I was gonna adhere it flat, but I thought it would look better if it had some foam at the top where the balloons are. So I then added some foam adhesive to the back of the balloons. Then I add here my sentiment using glue and a few foam adhesives. It says celebrate this day. You could give someone for a birthday, maybe a baby shower, something like that. Then I use this pretty background pattern paper to frame everything and add it to my card base, decorate my envelope, and that's it for card number 4. For card number 5, I decided to use this piece of pattern paper and follow those arrows with a pattern of something, I didn't know. So I went to the die cuts and found all these little cute little heart shapes. So I decided to use the hearts and create this next card. So I just follow the arrows, like I said, with my hearts, and add a sentiment. In the bottom, I actually added that balloon heart. Once I finish adding all my hearts, some of them are actually puffed from the sticky sheet. I add my sentiment that says "Follow your heart." All the die cuts from the kit. I framed the scene with some black cardstock. Decorate my envelope. Added my card front to a card base, and that's it for card number 5. Card number 6 started with this pretty lavender purple piece of paper with all these dotted lines. I thought this was so pretty, so I started by cutting this floral pattern paper and added a piece at the bottom between 2 of the dotted lines, like so. And then I used a bunch of die cuts and stickers to put together this beautiful bouquet of flowers that's going to be sitting in a pot or a vessel on this piece of pattern paper. So I started with that piece of die cut that has the vase, and I put a slit at the top and adhere our bouquet at the top of it, and then just start adding die cut flowers and stickers from the kit and even a balloon at the top, and just added it to the piece of floral pattern paper at the bottom. Then we needed a sentiment, so I chose the sentiment that says "Beautiful Day." Again, you can use it for any occasion, birthday, wedding. I see this for wedding. I decided to add my sentiment at the bottom, like so, and add some of the puffy stickers, the hard puffy stickers. Decorate my envelope, add it to a card base, and that's it for card number 6. For card number 7, we're doing an arrangement of flowers again, but this time the arrangement is actually directly on a piece of background paper, and I want it to seem like we have a sky and a grass. That's why I chose this paper that has the green and the blues and purples at the top. So I'm just trying to arrange the flowers how I would like them to be. Once it's somewhat the way I would like it to be, I use some press and seal paper from Glad, and just pick up my entire arrangement so it can somewhat stay the way it is. And then we're just going to add the glue to the back of the flowers to keep them together. Once everything is adhered down, I decided to add a little more. So I added a couple of the puffy flowers from the sticker sheet. Did a little rearranging before it dries. And here is our scene. As you can see, I added some of the butterflies from the sticker sheet. I also added a sentiment that says best friends, and decorate my envelope, and that's it for card number 7. For card number 8, we're gonna have our little birdie here delivering some very important news, whatever that is. And we're using the bunch of balloons again on the string, and we're gonna attach it to our little birdie. We're gonna also use foam adhesive here and add a sentiment. And I used the cloud pattern paper because I wanted to seem like my little friend here is flying in the sky. Then I use the Celebrate This Day sentiment, add it to a card base, decorate my envelope, and that's it for card number 8. I love it when I get a piece of pattern paper with a bunch of florals that I can cut apart and manipulate. And here I go again. This sheet I'm going to cut 2 pieces. That's going to create 2 cards. Card number 9, card number 10. The first card is going to be created using the bottom part of the paper, and the second one would be using the center part of the paper. So I'm just cutting around some of the florals at the bottom, and then we put our cards together. So I have the bottom piece of that pattern paper, and this is card number 9. We're going to glue it to the bottom of this purple pattern paper. Then we're going to add these 2 die cuts to complete the scene. Then we're going to use this fairy, and we're adding some foam adhesive to it, which we're going to add above our floral scene. Then we're gonna add a couple of our, or three of our pretty butterflies, one from the sticker sheet and two of the die cuts to our scene, and that should complete our scene. We're gonna just add it to our card base, decorate our envelope, and that's it for card number 9. For card number 10, I just used the majority of the paper that was left, and I'm just adding it to this pretty pink pattern paper. We're going to add a sentiment. This is like one of the simplest ones, and we're going to add a sentiment and add it to our card base, decorate our envelope, and that will be it for card number 10. For the bonus card, I used the Coaster Critter Slide on over add-on from Lawn Fawn. It's a die, and I'm gonna cut our slide through this pretty pattern paper with the butterflies. Once we cut out our slide, we added it to some heavy cardstock, and we're going to try and put our card together using a penny and one of the slide thingies from MFT. And I say thingies because I've got the name, but it's this little plastic thing that actually travel through the slide to the groove with whatever you adhere to it. So I put my penny in the back, and at first I was going to use the oval thingy, but this is what I'm talking about. I was going to use the oval one, but then I changed it to the circular one. We're going to adhere it to our penny using some double-sided adhesive. And we put the card together. we had a bunch of foam, and once I ended the card, I realized I should have doubled up on the foam because it seems like it wasn't moving as freely as I would like it to be. So next time I know for future when I make another card similar, I should double up on the the foam adhesive so that there's a lot more room for our penny to move around. So I adhere it to a white cardstock, and I'm going to add back that piece that was cut out to form the slide. I'm going to add it back so it looks like one sheet of paper and not broken up by that white area. I just found out what the little embellishment is called. It's this spin and slide disc. So I add my penny, add my disc, and add my butterfly to the disc. And like I said, it wasn't moving as freely as I would like it to be, but it moved somewhat. And I use this pretty purple butterfly. I think it's so pretty. And then we're gonna add a number, 2 more of the butterflies to the scene. Add our sentiment, card base, decorate our envelope, and that will be it for our bonus card. I decided to pop that little area a little more, and I add some dash white lines around that slide area. And it's our card. So these are our 10 cards that we created today. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I update another video. And I want to thank you guys for having such patience with me and for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.